Hey, what's up everyone? Simpsons Man here, and today we have an awesome unboxing video. After many attempts of going to Target, I was able to find some of the Jakks collection. So stick around, let's talk about it. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I have made multiple attempts going to Target. They've told me that yes, we're getting them in tomorrow. I've called them, I gave them the DPCI number, and still zero luck. But today, finally, I was able to get some of the items. So we're gonna do an unboxing on these. Obviously, the figures are already unboxed. They had like a little plastic sleeve on them, but I just took those off. We're actually gonna do an unboxing on all 4 of the figures today, and we're gonna kind of compare them to similar figures from the past. These are very similar in height and everything else, like the World of Springfield line or even the Mattel line. So I'm super stoked about that. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into it. So if you're like me, you might have made multiple trips. I did post about this like a teaser of the video about a week ago on my Instagram. So I'm gonna kind of give you a little bit of information on how to secure these early. These aren't technically supposed to even be on shelves until the 21st or the 22nd, but all of the ones that you see here are actually allowed to be sold. If you did notice on a previous video that I did go to Target and there was the family set with like the animals and also the house set, and then when you turn it around it's the living room set. I was able to find both of those at Target also, but whenever they scanned them, they said they're not even allowed to sell these till the 21st. So when I went back there today, they didn't even have those, so I'm assuming that probably someone did an override for them. I wasn't that lucky when I did it, but oh well. I do have those on pre-order, so if I have to wait an extra few days, it's not the end of the world. I'll just have to deal with it. So we are gonna move these out of the way, so we could just talk about them for 2 seconds. Yes, you can see pretty much the complete family minus Marge. At first I was like, maybe Marge doesn't come with a set, because sometimes they do like a weird set, like Funko did a weird set at first and they just did not include some of the family members. But yes, they do have Marge, but unfortunately they just did not have it in the store. But we do have a Homer, we do have a Maggie, a Lisa, and a Bart. And if you look at these, and man, I really wish I had these in the room, these look very identical to the Burger King set that came out in the early 90s. If you remember, they were plush just like this. This Homer almost is identical to it. I mean, just the way it looks, the way it's shaped and everything. I feel like the Burger King one was maybe just a little bit taller, and possibly later on or on a different video, I'll go get those out of the attic so I can go do a comparison. But yeah, I'm loving these. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with them yet. I probably won't stick them in this room just because, as you can tell, I don't really have a lot of plush in here, just toys. But I gotta collect them. Maggie though, hers is a little bit different. Her material on her little, you know, whatever this is, like a little nightgown dress or whatever, or just like a larger shirt, it's like a weird like material or anything. It's definitely not like any of the other ones, Lisa, Bart, Homer, any of the other ones. I'm not sure Marge, and hopefully I'll be able to get Marge soon. But funny enough, when I did go to Target, none of these were on the shelf. So here's a little information that I want to share with everyone, so you'll be able to go to your local Target and possibly be able to get them. So there is a DPCI number. It stands for Department Class Item. You can take this number, which I'll put at the bottom of the screen right here because I don't know it by heart, and you can ask them when you go to Target, hey, do you have this item in stock? Whenever I asked them, they said no, they don't have any in stock, nothing on the shelves or nothing, but it said they had a few on hand in the back. So the guy went to the back, he brought out a case, and he had these 4 right here. He had Bart, Groundskeeper Willie, Otto Man, and Homer. So I was like, okay, cool. And that was it. Like, I was gonna pay for these, and then it got me thinking. I was like, you know what? There's a lot more other stuff. You know, this is only a little bit of the items that Jakks has made. They're doing an advent calendar. They're doing a big, huge, evil, crusty doll. They're doing a telephone. They're doing more plush, more figures, smaller figures, larger figures. Like, they're doing a ton of different items, which I think is amazing, by the way. But I was thinking, I was like, you know what? I wonder if they have these. So I asked him, I was like, hey, can you look, because he has like a phone, but it's like a tablet, like a mini tablet. I was like, can you look it up and he asked me for the number, but unfortunately I didn't have the number for these. So if I was like, can you just type in the word Jakks and Simpsons on his tablet, and he kind of scrolled down, and I'll actually put a picture of that too. And there was a picture on there that he showed me with 5 different ones, all 4 of these, and then Marge, that all said sold out. And I was like, oh man, that bites. I was like, I'll just come back next week. I was like, wait a minute. Before you leave, can you just click on it to see? So he clicked on the item, and the same thing. It said, none on the floor, sold out for some reason, nothing for pre-order, but they had some in the back. So he went to the back, came out, and he came out with a case of them, and there was a bunch of them. I don't know if I'm going to put the video of that, but I did take a small video. They had like 3 or 4 Homers, 3 or 4 Barts, a few Maggies, a few Lisas, but unfortunately none of the Marges. But they did have this display case that they would put up at Target, so the guy said I could just take that if I wanted to. So I was gonna buy all of them, but I was like, nah, there's definitely other people here locally that I know that follow my channel and everything that would love to get some of these Simpsons items. So I only took 1 of each for myself, which that's all I have right here, and then the rest I just left on the shelf. But cool enough, I was able to get this really, really cool display case. There's nothing really like crazy about it, but you know, just the fact that it's a display case, that, you know, an official display case, that's kind of cool. So I'm not sure how I'm going to use it in here. I might just wait till I have my own Simpsons room in September and maybe stack some things in there. But I know you guys and gals did not come for me to talk for, what is it, 8 minutes now? I can't even tell. Yeah, 8 minutes, and we haven't even gotten to an unboxing yet. So we're gonna put this off to the side, and let's go ahead and check these out. So we have Bart, we have Groundskeeper Willie, we have Homer, and we have Otto. And the artwork of these boxes, the way that these boxes are made, like, they almost have that nostalgia, like, old school vibe to them. Because even, like, these plush dolls, they have the pink and white tag on them. Let's see if I can get that on the camera. And that always reminds me of, like, the old school Simpsons, like the very old school way that they did the packaging. The fact that these are only $12.99 blows my mind. You know, I could do a little comparison to like Kid Robot. I could do a comparison to Super 7. Everyone kind of has their own thing, but obviously the company Jakks is insanely huge. They're in GameStop, Walmart, Target. I've seen them at Ross, Marshalls. Like, I've seen them so many places. So obviously they're a lot bigger company than some of these other companies, but for $13, you get a whole entire figure that's pretty decent in size, and it has a bunch of accessories too. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll just start off with Bart, because Bart is pretty much everyone's favorite character. Go ahead and swap him out over there, get my knife, and I'll grab a Bart also. Maybe I'll grab like a Mattel Bart, or maybe I'll grab a World of Springfield Bart, just to kind of like see the, you know, the difference between the two. You know, like I said, funny enough, like the price is only $12.99. It came out to like $13.80 with tax, or something along the lines of that. I don't know how much they were each per tax, because obviously I bought everything at the same time. But let's check out this box really quick before I do open it up. So the box is amazing. You know, the only thing I can kind of compare it to is the Super 7 ones. And yes, I am not, you know, I'm not crapping here on Super 7, because some of the stuff they made is probably some of the best toys I have in my collection, but this one was $20, this one was $13, and I like this one a lot more because of the size and everything else. Now, if I want to compare this one to like the larger scale ones that were like $60 and $70, definitely those other ones are top notch. But, you know, we didn't come here to talk about Super 7. We came here to open up some new Simpsons toys. And on the back of this, it does show, you know, Bart obviously with a skateboard, and it does show a couple of the different characters in the line. So I'm assuming, I didn't really do a ton of research on this, but I'm assuming this is technically Wave 1 that they're doing these for. So we do have all of Wave 1. I was trying to pull this out, but I don't know if this is glued to the, okay, there it goes. Oh, it is, so it's glued to the actual packaging. So this really reminds me of the way they had the World of Springfield interactive sets, the way they did this. So I was gonna try to keep this intact. Here, they do have little zip ties just like they do on all of the Super 7 toys and everything else. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up and check it out. And the arms and the, man, I'm gonna have to pull this up on the camera here in a second. Let me grab this skateboard out, because this skateboard's tight in there. Okay, I didn't want to like break anything. And we're gonna just put this guy right back in here. I am gonna keep this packaging. I'm actually thinking about, I'm gonna wait probably about a week or two, because honestly, I want some other people to be able to get them too. I don't want to just get all of them, but I'll wait about a week or two, and then I'll probably go back to Target, maybe even at Walmart. I'm assuming they're gonna have these at Walmart soon enough, and I'll probably pick up a whole nother set of these, because I would love to have them inside of the box and outside of the box, just because I love the box. I love this. This is just such a really awesome thing that they did. So I don't know exactly how much I'm going to be able to show you on the camera on this, but the arm it can turn, the elbow and the shoulder moves, and the wrist moves. So we have wrist, we have elbow, we have shoulder. So that right there is 3 per arm. And then for the leg, the whole torso twists. The leg goes up and down at the very top, then the knee, and then where the foot is. So there's a ton of different movement for this, for such a small little toy, and the head. So we'll put this on the camera. I don't know if it'll focus there. And you can see all of the notches on the arm and everything else. How many different ways you can pose this. It also does have the notches on the bottom with the skateboard. I'll go ahead and put the skateboard on the screen so you can see it also. There is a little blemish on the skateboard, and that's just my luck, I guess, because I feel like every toy I open, there's always some little marking. So I'm kind of, so it has 1 notch on there, so you can have them riding goofy or regular. For any of the skateboarders out there, you will know exactly, and it just fits like a glove. I am super impressed with this so far, and we're only on number 1. And there you have Bart Simpson on his skateboard. This is the first one that we have opened for the Jakks line. And yes, I was going to do 4 different opening videos, but I've been super swamped lately, so I figured I would just do all of this at one. I'll put one whole video out, and then maybe I'll cut the video later on down the road in 4 spots. So if you just want to see like the Bart review or the Willie review or something, you can. So we do have Bart Simpson first. We'll just leave them right there. Man, and it just clicked in like so easy. I know with some of the older ones like McFarlane and stuff, obviously those are like 20 years old when I do open them, but having to click those in sometimes just does not happen at all. I always have to push on it super hard. I'm always afraid I'm gonna break it. Like, I'm just super scared. So here we go. We have Groundskeeper Willie second, and I'm looking, okay, so I was looking to see on the front if they said anything about it. So all the fronts look like they're exactly the same. Yep. So I'll go ahead and show you the front. And the backs are obviously exactly the same, except for the actual figure being showcased. And this one, so Bart only had 1 accessory. Let me just double check. I feel like he had a slingshot or something too, but no, I guess he only has 1 accessory. Oops, because Groundskeeper Willie has 2 accessories, which is crazy. Usually a lot of these smaller figures, you know, it can only relate to like Super 7, because those are like the last ones that came out. They only had 1 little accessory. So Groundskeeper Willie with 2. We'll go ahead and take him out of the packaging. There we go. Oh, never mind. I thought there was something else in there. Let me take out these little clips. Have to be very careful. I don't want to cut. I mean, if you guys have seen my videos now, I think on every other video I always talk about, maybe I need to find a different way of doing this, like a small little pair of scissors or something, because I feel like I'm going to cut, like I think I might have nicked it just a little bit, but whatever. Not that big of a deal. If I have to, the cool thing about these is it's the year 2024, and I'm actually able to walk into a Target and find Simpsons, which I never thought I would ever say that again with, you know, Target, Walmart. I could just, without it being Funko, obviously, but like figures like this. So we do have, oh, you know what? We didn't do the comparison. So maybe, since I forgot, is there 1 more piece? Yep, there was 1 more piece. Since I forgot Bart, we'll do a comparison at the end of the video. So we do, man, these are insane. I wish, like, I mean, you guys should just leave right after this and go pick them up if you're able to. So let's put this one back in here. Close this guy back off. Oh, and you know what? I just did notice. It does say the guy's name or the girl's name on the top. Okay, is that zooming in at all? There it goes. So it does, the fronts are exactly the same, except it says Groundskeeper Willie, you know, just like in a regular font, Otto, Homer, Bart. So we'll just put that one right there for right now. And he's got the bagpipes and he's got the shovel, which is crazy that for $12.99 you're getting an amazing figure and you are getting, you know, 2 accessories. This one, actually it has a little bit of plastic still from the factory. Could probably just shave, yep, I could just shave that off with my finger. That's pretty funny. So, same thing as Bart. You can literally have him kneeling down like this. I mean, the fact that you could do so many different poses. And this one, so I think they're all gonna have the holes on the bottom. And that kind of makes me think that down the road, they're gonna be making even more accessories, possibly some of like the interactive sets that I have that they'll maybe be able to like just set them up in like, you know, a different scene or something. So I'll put this one close up so you can see right there. And there is Groundskeeper Willie for you. And I'm not even gonna attempt, well, I guess I could, to put the, like have him holding the bagpipes because I don't, do you blow in this part? And then like, so I'm trying to figure out exactly how you would do this. Is there a picture of him? Yeah, there's a picture of him holding it. Okay, good. Thank you. Another cool thing about this, and like I said, I'm not downing any of the other companies that I've done videos for and everything, but there's never any kind of like picture or anything in order to display them. You just kind of have to know, and sometimes it's, you know, it's kind of hard to do that. So we have Groundskeeper Willie. Might speed this part up. This might take me a second to figure out. Alright, that's about the best that we're getting it right there. You can kind of see, wait, let me go put it up. There you go. Playing the bagpipes. And we do have the shovel accessory, which is might be a little hard for me to put it on camera because of my big head. There you go. So he can have the bagpipes, but to be honest, actually, you know what? I might actually have him using the bagpipes because I feel like all of the other ones that I have, it's either the rake accessory that he has or the shovel. So maybe I'll have him doing the bagpipes. And my camera is at 3% battery, so I'm actually gonna go grab another battery so I can do the other 2 videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this one up really quick, and then I'm gonna swap out the battery. You guys won't realize it, but I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So maybe I shouldn't have talked so much at the beginning because my battery is draining like crazy. So we're going to just go ahead and get right on into it and open up Homer. And yes, as you can see, we did set up Groundskeeper Willie with his bagpipes and his shovel. So the third one we are doing is Homer Simpson. Oh, actually, here, we don't even have to cut this one. The plastic, it just came right off. I didn't want to peel off the plastics. I didn't want to mess it up, but no, I didn't do that at all. Show you the packaging really quick. Homer Simpson. Here is another one. And this is another one that has 2 accessories. It looks like he has donuts and a box of donuts for his accessory. So this one has one of the little twisty ties already pulled up. So we only need to pop one off. Okay. And let's go ahead and take Homer out. We will take, oh, he's got another accessory for, or another zip tie for the donuts. Oh, you know what would be really cool? If this donut box is, it actually opens up, because I don't, you know what? I think it, oh man. How cool is, man, that is so awesome. You guys have no, you guys should definitely pick these up. And the one, it has another donut, oh no, whew, almost fell out. It has another donut accessory that can fit in that box as well. So if you want to have him holding a donut or possibly even holding the box, you have a couple different options to do whatever you want to with it. All right, I put this in the wrong way. Let me put this back in its container. So this one might be a little bit tricky because you can see from the back, he's holding the donut box kind of like this, and then he has the donut. But there's nothing on the back of this. Let me show you this accessory first, because this accessory is amazing. Here is the box of donuts. You can see the missing donut. You can see it closes. And if you want, you can actually put the donut, and there's gonna be no way I can show you. Let me see if I could do it like this. Yeah, you can see the donut right there. And you can put the other donut in there, which is crazy that they thought about that. All of the arms move, so we're gonna try to mimic this and see if he flattens out his arm like this. This is gonna be one of those, like, once you set it up, you don't even want to like move it. I don't think this is gonna be happening, to be honest, but I mean, well, there we go. I guess we could do it, but the thing is, I feel like if we move it just a little bit, and then the donut, here, let's put this down for a second. The donut, I'm assuming it's gonna fit just in this hand. I'm just looking, man, like I said, I am so glad they have the actual picture of it in use on the back, because there we have it. How freaking cool is that? Now, if I'm gonna be, no, I don't think I'm gonna be able to balance it like this. Let me see if I can do it. I'm afraid that if I balance it and it falls down, it's gonna fall down there. So yeah, we could just do it like this. So him holding the donuts for his co-workers. We'll put this one off to the side. Maybe I'll be able to balance here. You know what? For the sake of the video and here, because of my battery is not that crazy, I'm just gonna put it on the floor so we're not trying to balance this thing for the next 10 minutes. And then once I actually set this up in the room, then yeah, I'll probably have him holding the donuts, or I don't know yet. I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do. What I think I might do is I have a bunch of like little sticker machines. I might actually make a little small sticker for that, and maybe put Lard Lad or something like that. That would have been a really cool touch, but you know, that's already great enough. I'm not too worried about it. And last but not least, I went ahead and did Otto last. Otto Man, or Otto, however you want to call him. Let me go ahead and show you the front. And this one looks like it only has one accessory, but the accessory is pretty large. And of course, you know, what other accessory would they make with Otto? They have to make the guitar, unless they're gonna make some kind of a bus or something, which I think that would be amazing. And I'm not sure if Jakks or anybody from Jakks is even gonna be watching this, but if they start doing a lot more of these, they start doing like the interactive sets. They already have a version of the interactive set right now with the living room, and then you turn it around, it's the house. If they did more of those, like if they did a Moe's Tavern, maybe Burns, a schoolyard one, like that would be amazing. But I was saying, for like ones like Otto and stuff, if they had like a school bus or the Simpsons family car, Mr. Plow, I'm just throwing out ideas for you, Jakks, because I would love to see those, and I bet you have a million Simpsons fans that would love to see that as well. So let me go ahead and take off all these little zip tie clips, little plastic things right here, and this will be the last one we do. Thank you for sticking around and watching these videos. You know that I love all the support that you all give on them, and you know, just lets me continue making more of these. So here's the box, and we do have Otto. I'll go ahead and show you Otto right here. Man, these things, I can't explain like how awesome they are until you get them, because the way they move and everything is just, I mean, they're the World of Springfield, like we're going to do a comparison here towards the end. They're about similar to the same size, but the ones with the World of Springfield, they're not this articulated. Like they only have like their arms that are just, you know, straight, and their legs. These actually bend at the joints and bend at the knees, and the shoes and everything just moves on these. Now, so for the guitar, it looks like he's going to be holding the guitar in one hand, and it possibly, we'll do another speed up montage for this, because oh no, wait, do I even need to? No, look at that. Looks like he's about to strum away. Here, put this right here for you guys so you can see. And there you have it. So we have Otto Man, we have Homer, we got Groundskeeper Willie, and we have Bart Simpson. So I did mention I wanted to do a little bit of a comparison. I'm only going to do a comparison to, you know, the ones that I have close by me, because I didn't really think that through here. So we're going to do a Mattel Bart. So we'll do an actual Bart. So this is the one from Mattel. Actually, is this, yeah, that one's the one from Mattel. I'll just put these off to the side right now, so you can see the size comparison. I mean, we are talking about Bart Simpson, but you can see the size comparison of the two. They're almost identical. The Mattel Bart just moves on the torso, and his arms go up and down. They don't twist. This Bart has probably 10 more variations that you can place him. One more look here. So yeah, so far these are holding up to World of. Well, actually, here, let's do a World of Springfield really quick. Here is a normal interactive. It has a little interactive chip of World of Springfield, and look at that. I mean, I think almost identical to the same size, and the Jakks one is actually just a tad bit taller. So, you know, Playmates back in the day, They made World of Springfield, and I want to say that their toys were about $4.99. We're talking about 90s, early 2000s, so $4.99 then, I'm assuming has got to be the equivalent of probably close to $20 now. There's probably some online site I could see the graph comparison and everything, but $4.99 back then is definitely not $4.99 what it is now. But the fact that these are only $12.99 still blows my mind. They probably honestly could have sold these for $19.99 and had no issues selling them. So we're just gonna put those off to the side. I'm not gonna piece together each one of them. So we did that one. I don't know if I'm gonna do a comparison on all 4 of these just yet, just because I don't even know what I have at my reach right now. Let me look. So I'm not just standing here looking the whole entire time. I mean, I do see a Groundskeeper Willie. This one was part of the Halloween set. And you can see comparable, and I mean, the Jakks ones are actually taller. So far, they are taller than the World of Springfield ones, which I thought they were about the same size, if not smaller. Otto and then Homer. We got a ton of Homers, but I did want to get this Homer right here, because this is the Homer I was talking about earlier with like the stiff arms like this. And you can see the difference between the two. Just put them up to the camera. This one just has 10 more moving points compared to this one that barely has any. They are, I want to say they're roughly the same height. This one actually has the hair that comes out. This one is just ingrained like on the head itself. You could do the little hair check. You could actually see it. So far, these are beating it. Like, these are just killing the game right now compared to World of Springfield. And, you know, like I said, it's going to be very hard to compare it to certain Super 7 toys, certain Kid Robot toys, McFarlane, because they all have their own styles. But at the end of the day, Jakks is making some awesome Simpsons toys. The fact that we are in, like I said, 2024, and we're able to see these on the shelf at a Walmart or at a Target is pretty much just like reliving a bunch of your childhoods, being able to see like your favorite Ninja Turtles on there, and a bunch of like Transformers or He-Man, and now Simpsons are back on the shelves. We had to wait. I'm so glad that they made this because there's going to be many more videos to come. I did have a bunch of them on pre-order that aren't any of these. So if I had to guess, there's probably about 15 or 20 different toys that they made just for this first wave that they're pushing out. So who knows? Like, maybe they're going to make a wave 2, a wave 3. Jakks is doing it right. Off the bat, we got half of the family on the figures. We have the full family in the plush. And then we have a bunch of odds and ends items that they've been making, and I can't wait to get a hold of them. So that's gonna be it for the video. Thank you so much for checking out another one of my opening videos. We're gonna be doing these as long as they keep coming out, so the next big video that I post on my channel will hopefully be another Jakks item that will be either the Moe's prank telephone, maybe it's the living room set that doubles as the house on the outside, maybe it's just the family with the animals, who knows? I'm just excited that this is actually happening. If you're watching this video and you're not a subscriber, I would definitely hit that subscribe button. All we do on this channel is talk about Simpsons, and if you did like the video, hit the thumbs up button right down there. It does help with the algorithm. It does help this video get pushed out, and it allows me to make more and more Simpsons content. Just a disclaimer, I am not paid by Jakks Specific. They did not send me any of these. They did not pay me or anything at all. This is all on me. I paid all the money from Target on these, and I will continue to do so because if there's Simpsons toys out there that look this amazing, then just take my wallet. I'm going to be buying them. So until next time, thank you so much for checking out yet another one of my opening videos, and see ya!